Jessie, Curtis's friends didn't rape you. What the fuck do I say to that?
Manage your expectations a little bit. Manage your expectations a little bit. Manage your expectations a little bit. High school, college, whatever it is, you're kind of forced into a friend group just by who you have kind of the most in common with in a group of people. With the internet and social media, you have literally the entire world at your fingertips to choose your friends. I'm a businesswoman, man. Everything I do, gotta get it.
Gabbie says, here's a long story short, and she starts talking about me. Now notice how the girl was not talking about me at all. Yes, it has to do with the man who raped me and her supporting him, but Gabbie just jumps like straight into, okay, it's time to discredit Jessie. It's time to make Jessie look like a bad guy so that I can get this girl to realize that Jessie's a liar, that Jessie's crazy, and that I'm right. So it starts here. Jessie and I weren't friends when the allegations went down. We became friends after. Once we were friends, I literally never talked to or collabed with Curtis. For reasons that don't matter in my opinion, and to not spread hate or rumors, Jessie and I had a falling out and I had to make a choice to stop engaging with it. Since then, her and Jen started a hate campaign about me, saying that I ditched her to collab with her rapist because he had more followers. I have never said that in my life, Gabbie. I have never in my life said that you left me to collab with Curtis because he had more followers. There has never been a single photo, video, or literally anything to back that up. The texts I sent to Jen were after relentlessly attacking me and spreading that rumor, and I was a lot younger and angrier back then. Since then, Jen has reached out and apologized. Last I spoke to her, we were on really good terms and she would reach out when she wanted to talk. I have no idea where this hate is coming from now, and I messaged her last night asking what happened from then and now to make her so upset, and if there was anything I did that we could talk through, and she chose not to respond. That's what I've been dealing with for 5 years. I don't engage with it because it's simply not true. If it is, please someone send me whatever video or photo collab I ditched my best friend for. Jessie broke my fucking heart, dude. I 100% let out all my emotions on that tweet, and I'll own that, but if you look up the situation or ask anyone on Twitter about it, everyone says that you publicly came out and supported him. And like you told me, you and Jessie weren't friends anymore. I thought you guys were best friends, and so does everyone else. That's a huge chunk. So Gabbie says, send me a screenshot, what's the date, and no, I never would publicly support him. And this is where we start getting horrendous. She says, I told him verbatim when he reached out after what Jessie did to me. I got a call from an unknown number and answered it, and it was him. She's talking about the man who raped me. And he said, I heard what happened and I want to apologize for being so unkind to you in the past. And I said, thanks for the apology, but just so you know, I'd never side with you or bash Jessie publicly, regardless of what she did. But the shit she did was so nasty that Curtis heard about it. I don't know how to express what I felt when I saw this message. This was one of the most disgusting parts of all these messages to me. Number one, you lied. He didn't call you. You hung out with Curtis's friends. Curtis was there. This is what you told me. He pulled you to the side and he told you that. He told you, I'm so sorry I was mean to you. I can't believe what Jessie did to you, trying to get on your side. That part's true, but it happened in person. And the reason why I remember it happened in person is because you told me. I'm getting like really worked up and really fucking annoyed. I'm sorry. Gabbie told me when I communicated to her, this was after we had stopped being friends, but even though we had stopped being friends, one of the things that I believe you never do, even if you hate someone now, is hang out with their rapist and his friends. So I was hurt and I told Gabbie, this is fucked up, like I'm really hurt. And she defended herself when all of this happened and she said, I was hanging out with his friends, I wasn't hanging out with him, he just so happened to be there and he pulled me to the side. I didn't intend to talk to him, whatever. And I communicated with her and told her how much that hurt me. And that was the point where she told me something like I will literally never fucking forget, because I cannot believe like till this day that she would say something like this. She said, Jessie, Curtis's friends didn't rape you. What the fuck do I say to that? Like, Jessie, Curtis's friends didn't rape you. What the fuck? She knows she's a liar is the thing. She's called me so many times saying she's been on meds and is better now and was sorry for everything. Then blocks me out of nowhere and it starts all over. This is the most disgusting shit. Like, I swear to you, I cannot believe that she said this. Number one, I have never called Gabbie Hanna and said, hi, I'm on medication. I'm so sorry for everything. I realized I was wrong. You know?
Everything I've ever done. I'm so sorry.
Said, in regards to Jessie, I have not ever publicly defended or collaborated with Curtis Lepore. Jessie was very publicly my best friend, and he was very publicly her ex-assailant. If that happened, it would be on the internet. There isn't a tweet, screenshot, photo, or video to back up any of those claims. My only tweet to him was in 2013, 4 months before TMZ broke the story. At that time, I had no way of knowing what was going on. Her and I had not met yet, and I wasn't friends with any of his friends. I heard the news with everyone else. Jessie and I had an unrelated falling out at the beginning of 2014. He heard about it, got my number from a friend, and called me to apologize if he was ever rude to me at events. I responded that it was kind of him to reach out and that I would never publicly go against Jessie or defend him. He told me he didn't expect me to. Shortly after, Jessie reached out to rekindle a friendship. I told her I'd love that, but I wanted to be upfront about the phone call that I had with him. I explained that he got my number from a friend and called me. I told her everything that was said, and I told her I had no interest in pursuing any type of friendship with him. She thanked me for my honesty and asked for some time to process everything. I told her to take her time. I would be here. Very soon after, the same day I believe, I started getting tweets about, quote, having chosen my friends over her, collabing with my friends, social climbing, etc., unquote. I tried to reach out and was blocked. After that, the only times I've seen him in public settings, events, where him and I happen to be in the same place. I have never tried to make plans with him. Over the years, Jessie and I have buried the hatchet more times than I can count. We've both apologized for everything that's happened between us. I truly thought this was all handled privately, as we've had plenty of civil conversations about life, family, work, etc. From the last conversation with her today, I don't know what happened between us to stir up these feelings. I've always been open to conversations, and I wish she had felt comfortable enough to reach out to me. On my end, it's confusing and heartbreaking because I truly felt like we were in a good or at least civil place. I, from the bottom of my heart, don't remember saying, quote, well, his friends didn't know, unquote. I don't know the context that I would even say that in. I don't know at one point in our friendship or fallout I would have said that, and I'm up. However, I do know that I was very aggressive, angry, defensive back then. I do know that I was combative and able to spray bullets from my mouth if I felt attacked or hurt. I do know that I was of the mindset of retaliation and, quote, winning, unquote. And most of all, I do know that Jessie was and is hurt. Although I don't remember saying it, I can't fully in good conscience say that I never said that. For that, I am truly sorry. I can't imagine trying to heal from that type of situation publicly with the world telling you that you're a liar, and I can't imagine having someone you trusted say something like that. Jessie, I've seen you hurt over the years, and I've seen you grow and thrive and build a beautiful family over the years. Please know that, as always, I'm wishing you all of the love and happiness that you deserve.